size with my not so fun size guest, B. Dave Walters. We like to call him Big Dave.
It's true.
Or Boo Dave. I've been calling you Boo Dave for a few years now as well, because I like that very much. But he is king size, I am fun size, and so are you. And yes, I have a tremendous amount of makeup on, and I look like I have just been swimming because I came from a photo shoot. But I'm so excited to be here with my dear friend, Big Dave. And I'm so excited that you are also holding the camera this time, so I can relax.
That is, you do nothing but present. I'm just soaking up the natural light here. I'm looking dramatic.
It's so good. So, for this deep and beautiful I Am Fun Size episode, I'm going to ask you the question I ask all of my delightful guests, which is...
ASL?
What is a piece of advice you would give to your younger self, knowing what you know now? Your younger self can be 3 minutes ago, can be 3 years ago, can be 30 years ago, whatever you feel. What is, it doesn't have to be the only piece of advice, but what is one that you have learned that you would share?
Trust the process, don't rush the process. Things take as long as they take. And at the risk of laying out too many fortune cookie sayings in a row, delays really aren't denials. In the sense that there's times that you'll be doing everything, you'll be working so hard, you'll be trying your best, and it will seem like just nothing's happening. And it is, though. It is. And, you know, I've heard it said, you know, when a baby is trying to learn how to walk and they stumble and they fall, nobody is ever like, the fuck up, baby. Like, what's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like, why are you a baby? Why are you a baby?
Why are you being such a baby?
You know, like when you plant seeds, you don't dig them up and keep checking on them. You just have to make sure they got soil, make sure they got water, and then let them do what they do, and they will sprout when they were supposed to, how they were supposed to, and you will reap the rewards.
That is so beautifully said. I like to say it a lot, and I've said it in a previous episode, that it doesn't matter what the weather is. If the clouds are out there, the sun is still above that. I mean, until some crazy atmospheric thing changes in the world, the sun is still shining. It is still, things are still growing. Things are still happening, even if you can't see it. So, or when you're baking, you know?
It's true.
Sometimes when you're baking, you don't know what that's actually going to look like, but you got to wait. Otherwise, that souffle going to fall. For those of you who like to cook.
That is true.
Do you have, I'm going to put you on the spot here with another question.
My body's ready.
Do you have a piece of advice for fledgling creators who are trying to figure out how to develop their own artistic voice?
I lost track of what I was trying to say because you look too beautiful. I was like, what?
You guys.
She's saying something.
Why
I don't know.
I love him so much. Now you know why.
My dramatic lighting. I'm loving this, by the way. Like, it's blinding me, but I'm like...
It's like, you're like, whoa.
Fledgling creators.
Fledgling creators who are trying to learn how to develop their own unique creative, because all of us have a unique voice, but I feel like for many people, it is hard to figure out what is your unique voice. It's so easier to try to think like, I should be this person, I should be this person. And it's very easy to say, just be yourself. But how do you find out what that voice is? You're so prolific, and you have your hands in so many projects and so many different mediums, not mediums, that's both. Like, I mean, both. Really, it could be both. What is a practice or something or some piece of advice that you can offer to help people continue to develop their voice?
Learn the rules before you break them.
Picasso style.
Exactly. I do work in film and television. I write comic books, graphic novels. I write novels. I can do almost anything with the written word. And the reason why I can do that is because I understand structure. I understand what makes a narrative a narrative. And the way I explain it to people is there's almost 8 billion people in the world. We're all unique snowflakes, but we're all made out of the same parts, you know, plus or minus a couple of parts, of course. But I mean, you know, bones, lungs, heart, you know, brain, it can still be assembled in nigh infinite combinations. So whatever it is you're trying to do, there is a well-worn foundation of how you do that thing. And take the time to learn it and take the time to master it, because then you can innovate. You know, because for the most part, the basics are the basics for a reason. You know, pending your medium, people have been at it for decades or centuries or possibly thousands of years. Like, for instance, if you're doing something physical, like dance, for instance, the human body only moves so many ways. You know, like, I'm real passionate about martial arts, but at the end of, like, Bruce Lee had a quote that was like, and I'm paraphrasing, you know, until there's a person born with 4 arms and 4 legs, some things are just true, you know. And that's true of your thing. If it's dancing, if it's writing, if it's singing, if it's songwriting, I mean, there's certain things that are just true. Learn and master those things. Then find your own take on it. It is not necessary to reinvent the wheel. It really isn't. And then once you understand the wheel's function, maybe you can make some better tires, put some fly hubcaps on that bitch, and then you got something. Yeah.
Look at that. That was a very manly reference. Although now I feel like I just put you in a, like I just genderized. I did bad things. Delete that from the record.
No. First,
that could totally be a chick thing to be talking about.
True.
I'm not a car person.
I do know girls that know much more about cars than I do, but I'm happy to revel in my masculinity.
You're amazing masculinity.
That's true. I'll throw you over my shoulder and walk out of here later.
You also like out height me by like 17 feet. So that seems like that would be easy.
Literally have you by about 225 pounds. That's all true. Like you as a unit of measurement, I am 2.5 Anjalis.
I think that is actually accurate.
That is actually accurate.
Yeah. Dave, I love you so much.
I love you more.
Thank you for being such a huge supporter. And speaking of supporters, while this episode is coming out, the Kickstarter
done.
I Am Fun Size. The book is coming. I Am Fun Size, and so are you. Thoughts from a tiny human on leading a giant life. The Kickstarter for that is happening right now. Please check out the links in wherever you're seeing this video. Check out the links either in the bio or in the thing. There's links all over. Please check them out. Please check in. There's a bunch of really fun things, including things that you get to do with me in person if you donate a certain amount. You could sing with me, but better than this. And I so appreciate your support, because one way or another, that baby is getting birthed. It is coming to you.
Could I just say, speaking to you from the recent past, I have seen the plan for the Kickstarter. I know what it is manifesting as. It is an amazing thing. Please help bring it into manifestation. Again, I realize in the pandemic it can be difficult to, free up a couple extra dollars for anything. There's been plenty of times in my life I didn't have an extra $5 for something, but what she has done is truly miraculous, dare I say life-changing, and help support this wonderful creator. Just shine some light into the world, because we need it right now, man. We need it right now. We need something positive.
God bless you for that. Thank you so much. And last but always not least, if you have any more questions for the I Am Fun Size series, email me at Anjali at iamfunsize.com, and I might do an episode about it if it's a good question.
It's true.
And I will read all of them. One way or the other, you shall be seen. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you guys soon.
All right. Bye y'all. Now, if I could just stop it without ruining everything.